Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. So today I just want to bring you obviously it, which you've already seen that I've already reviewed, and I want to bring you the other it. I've also reviewed the plastic version. Obviously these are all NECA, and a new it as well, which I reviewed and weathered as well. So if you're seeing this piece for the first time on my channel, you might see, if you've got this piece yourself, you might see it looks a bit different from yours. It's because I've weathered it quite a lot. But I have done a review on this one, and I've done a review on this one, and a review on this one, and also I've done a weathering video on this one as well. So if you want to see it, obviously you need to go to my YouTube channel, and then you'll see the videos on there. And don't forget to subscribe, so you'll keep up to date with all the videos that I've made and see all the other videos of me, other figures I've already made, and just doing modifications and stuff like that for this one. But just to show you now I'm going to show you a little quick video, because I have done some modifications to this one. It looks slightly different, not massively different. I've just padded in, but I'll show you that in this video coming up now, and then we'll get back to this. Okay, so we're just going to do some mods to this it. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm just going to basically just get some cotton wool and just stuff his clothing a bit, because it looks good, it looks okay like it is and that, but I want him a bit more, just a bit more fuller. So we're going to do that now, and I'll just film bits of the process anyway, just so if you guys want to do this yourself, or if you're curious what it looks like without the clothing on, basically, because you can feel that there's like some sort of fat suit, well, some sort of extra padding anyway to make him a bit more chubbier like it's supposed to be. But there's none on his legs, and there's none up his arms here, and I want to put a bit up there like I did with the other It's one I did. So we'll do that now, and as I say, I'll just film little bits of it as I go through it. But like I say, I'm not doing anything massive to it, just little bits. So we'll do it now anyway. So right. So I took his head off, I've took his hands off, and I've also took this little frilly bit off. So to get this jacket off, by the looks of it, you've just got to like pull his arms back, and then just be able to slide his waistcoat off like that. So it was pretty easy to get off. Just go careful, obviously, because you don't want to be damaging it. I'll have a look what's in here. Yeah, you can see they've added the extra padding around the waist. So we'll just do the arms and the legs. So I've just took it down. You can see the padding and they've added there. The straps have come down a bit. I found on this as well, there is a double bend in the elbow, which I couldn't tell, because obviously you can't always tell when the clothes are on. But so what I'm going to do, I ain't going to bother taking the shoes off, because literally I'm just going to try and get some of the stuff in his legs there. Maybe do a bit on the top of his arms. But you can see that's where the suit and everything looks like. The extra material they've fastened around it. Right, so I've stuffed him now. So all I've done is basically just put it in his legs, put some in his waist as well. I put a little bit in his arms, not much in his arms, because otherwise you're going to find it difficult to find where the bends are, or you might not be able to bend his arms properly. His legs, you still can bend his legs, but I don't really have him pose with his legs bent or anything like that anyway. I usually just have it straight up. I usually just mainly move his hands about, maybe his waist, so it looks like he's sort of like dancing. But you don't have to obviously do this. This is more what I want for my figure anyway, because seeing the TV movie, you always see him looking bigger down here. I don't think he was supposed to be fatter out. I think it's because the costume he's got on is just obviously more like what's the right word for it? Just more frilly, if you know what I mean. Just popped out more baggier, basically baggier clothes. So that's what I wanted it to look like. I didn't want it looking skinny. I wanted it looking like that, basically, nice and chunky and big. But so yeah, we'll leave it there anyway, and we'll get back to reviewing this next to the original one. We'll just do a comparison with this the plastic version of this it. Now I did a video on this one, like I've just said. I wasn't too sure if it's a real one or a fake one, because I ordered this in the same batch when I ordered a load off eBay, and most of them ended up being fake. I think there was only one or maybe two of them what weren't fake, and this could be one of them. What I still haven't decided if it's fake or not, but looking at the head sculpts on them both, both of them look very similar. So I'm pretty sure that this is a real one. But you can see the head sculpts on them. Obviously this one's a lot better than this one, but it's not too bad, this one, to be fair. I think if this is a fake one, it looks really good for a fake one. But you can see that obviously he's got a bigger head than him, because obviously this is a bigger version. This is the retro version. This is just a normal standard version. But you can see the differences and everything. So originally I got this one, and I wanted to get the clothing version one because I like the retro ones, and I just think they look a lot better. There's more detail in them, in the faces, because they're slightly bigger. The fact that it's clothing as well, so we'll put them from behind. You can see there's differences as well in this one. So you can see that it's got blue flowers on that one, and that one's got green flowers. So there's some differences there. I don't know why that's different there. I don't know which one's more accurate. Yeah, I don't know which one was more accurate. It's been a long time since I've seen the TV movie, so everything else looks pretty much the same. Obviously, this is a bit longer. He's frilly bit at the top, and this one's a bit shorter. Obviously, because they've sculpted this one, so it would have been easier for him to do. Also, the pom-poms, whatever you call them, they're a different colour as well. Again, I don't know if it's because they're a different colour, because obviously this is plastic and this is obviously material. Maybe they couldn't get as dark as pom-poms as them, but again, I don't know which one is the accurate one for the movie. And obviously you can see the trousers and everything. This one's a bit weathered and everything. As you just saw in doing this, doing a bit of modification to this one, you can see I haven't bothered doing anything else to it. Literally, I've covered that little bit up, what you can see when it was a little scuff bit there. I've painted that bit there. I was going to weather this, but then I decided not to weather this one, based on the fact that, remembering bits of the film anyway, he's always pretty clean, this one. So I don't think it's worth weathering. I'd rather keep him nice and clean, because I'm pretty sure in all the shots of this, in the scenes of the film, that he's always clean. So I don't think it's necessary to weather him. But I'll bring him up a bit closer, so you can tell me which one you prefer out of these. So you can see they're pretty much the same. You could, the colours are different again on here. Just on here, you can see that on the top bit's green, and then red, and then that one is. It looks like it's coming out black on the camera, but it's green, like a dark green, and then like a pinkish sort of colour. Strange one, that one. Must have run out of red. Can't have gone and bought some more sewing stuff for red anyway. But so yeah, there's slight differences. Done from the side, so you can see he looks a lot thinner on the side, and he looks a lot fatter down at the bottom. But as I say, I have padded him out, as you saw in the video. Maybe I should have padded him out a bit more down here, so his belly sticks out more, but I didn't really want that. I prefer it just padded out at the legs, really, and a bit at the top of the waist. So let's see if we can get him in the same poses. Obviously he's got a different hand on at the moment. I don't really like this one still. I think it is a really good piece. If it's fake, they've done a really good job of it anyway. Obviously the proper version will be even better than that one. But yeah, I'm definitely glad that I've got this one. It's a really, really good piece. So out of them two, I think the better one is obviously the retro one. Obviously my retro one's the most newest piece. I've had this one for a while, but it's so much better, so much better. Can't go wrong with the retro ones. So what we'll do now, we'll bring in the other it, and we'll compare the other one to that one now. Right, so obviously this one's a complete different one, because this is the new one off the new movie. Still got bits of frills and stuff off it, on him, what I tried cutting off, and obviously you you can't get it all off. So in size, they both look pretty much the same. I think the new Pennywise is a bit taller. Put his head straight, yeah, he's a bit taller. Yeah, he's a lot taller in fact. Clothing wise though, both the clothing look really good. I'm glad that I've got both of them. I think the pair really good as well together. Two different versions obviously of it. Obviously you got your normal clean version and you got your dirty one. Obviously I wanted to dirty this one up because it was far too clean, and I don't think it's costume and stuff in the film, I think it was fairly clean, but it wasn't as clean as it was what it showed when I bought this anyway. It was far too clean, but you'll see that, you can see that on another video that I've made of it, obviously the weather and everything, so you can see obviously they're completely different clothing, what they've gone for. Still got the pom-poms again out the front though, and obviously they've got this little bit here, which again, it's obviously it's different from that one. Yeah, obviously you can get a 1/6 scale version of this one. I think it's a bit different as well, the top of this one. But again, comparing them both, it's very difficult to pick which one I prefer. I mean, I really like this new one, and I'll probably really like it more at the moment, is because it's new. But I really like this one as well. I think this is really, really underrated still. I don't even think many people go for this one, and I don't know why, because it's so underrated. It's a bit more expensive. It's £50, and obviously with delivery as well, it's like 55. So it's more expensive than the other ones, but it's so worth it, especially if you weather it and obviously put stuffing in and stuff like I've done here. Yeah, it's difficult to pick which one's better. So yeah, I like them both. I think they both really, really are good. The edge sculpts on them are really good. Yeah, if I'm gonna pick the best one, if I was going to pick the best, I'll tell you what we'll do. If I pick the best movie, so out of the original one and the new one, it would have to be the original one. I think the original one's miles better than the new one. Obviously, the new one's good for obviously all the special effects in it and everything, but I do prefer the original one. Now the figure, I'm going to have to go for the new It as being better than the old It. Figure wise, I'm on about, not in quality of the film. Going on this one based on the fact that it is so good. I think this one, the clothing is bloody fantastic. The fact that obviously I've put work in this one, I've weathered it and everything, so it feels more personalised to me. That's one of the reasons why I like it more. And this one is really good as well though, but I would have to give it to this It as being the better It in figure form, in NECA anyway. So yeah, I will leave it there anyway. I just wanted to do this video just to compare them both next to each other, and obviously pick which one I prefer. So obviously this one is the one I prefer in figure form. Really good piece, this one. So yeah, you let me know what you think, which one you think is better. Do you prefer this version or this version, or even this version? Just leave a comment and let me know. Obviously, give me a thumbs up if you could as well, please. Subscribe if you aren't subscribed, and you can check out more of my videos on my channel. There's I think there's 60 videos on there now. Some of them are obviously only short videos though, but there's some good ones up there. If you go right back to my earlier ones, maybe they're a bit they're a bit rough, but as I say, they're probably still a bit rough now anyway. Still getting used to doing all this. So, but anyway, I'm going on now. So again, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, subscribe for me if you could. We'll see you in the next one. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.